my freaks. What's going on, everybody? Big E here. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. This is the Ironman Challenge, and we're on the Night Elf Hunter, of course.
Greetings.
There she is right up there. It's Iron Woman. We're leaving Gadgetzan and heading back to Marshall's Refuge. You can be working on some more quests. Off camera, I got quite a bit done. I was just trying to get the weapon skill leveled up. The two-handed axe. I got it within 5 points. This took me close to 2 hours to do, believe it or not. I was 6 points off, something like that. 6, 7 points maybe. Could not do it any longer. 5 points is good enough. Still a point behind in crossbows. But I got some of these quests done just in the area doing stuff. I got the blood petals. I finished up the apes just out here outside the cave. The rest of the scales. But we still have stuff to do. And thank you, Saved by Grace. I'm going to do the power crystals. I was told it's easy, and it's easy XP, and I'm all about that. I just wasn't sure what happened with these pylons, so hopefully nothing. So I went to the back of the cave back here and picked up the quest. We'll get those. We need 7 of each, I do believe. We also have... So off camera, I had a couple of quests to turn in. Believe it or not, one over here in Feralis, up here. I had to give one of the blood petals to a dwarf. That sent me up here to Teldrassil to turn in some of the seed packets or something I was doing. And then I got a follow-up. So what we have is... excuse me, I'm so sorry. Where's the seed packet thing? Right here. It's got a 10-minute CD. So it takes 2 Unguro soils, and then I'm trying to get marrow grains, but you don't automatically get them. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. We'll continue to do that. And alien ecology... No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to go into that bug cave, man. It's just not worth it. What is this? Well, we can do this. Yeah. It sells for almost a gold. I'll pick that up. Let's get the boy out. There he is. All right, let's get into it. Frenzied ones. Over here. Oh, let's run over here. The Apes on Guro is the thing I finished. We can go turn this into Torah Pathfinder. I got, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 bars, something. I can't remember how much I got. But I was just running around meleeing mobs to death. Combination of a wing clip and Raptor Strike when it was available. Our Lord. Went through so many drinks. Had to buy all new drinks. Probably went through 60. Easy. It's so grindy. And the thing about using wing clip to speed up the level progression or whatever the hell on the weapon skill, wing clip doesn't do any damage, so it's, it's pretty rough. Well, the guys have like a heat, they put a hot on themselves. Just noticed that. Finished up those things as well. So we'll continue to grab any pack or any Unguro soil that we see. That's a piece of it done. We need the green, yellows, and the blues. And I think they're in each of the quadrants, respectively, as to where the pylon of the same color. We're done with those things. Done with these. Look at this. I killed 29 of those damn things. Well, 29 of the flayers. I don't know how many of the threshers, or the thrashers, whatever they are. Oh, I've done the blue ones too. Do I? Yeah. Well, I just need the green ones. Is all we need now. Yeah, I just need green power crystals. We can turn that in. It's a multi-step quest. I haven't done it in so long. I didn't go into the cave to get the ape quest done. 2 of the ones we needed are, you can get them on the outside. You just have to kind of wait for respawns. And whatever the last one was, the Thunderers or something, there's one that patrols in and out, and there's one just inside the cave. I just picked on those 2 when they were up and respawned. No close calls or anything. It was just unbelievably grindy. So I'm going to put this up here, just so I can see when that's off CD. Yeah, I was on 2 different quests that wanted the same thing, and the Anguro soil, and as I was using this, I was eating up the resources for the other quest. We are pretty close to level 54, and that's pretty exciting because we can go to the trainer. I believe, let's check again what we have here at 54. Explosive Trap 3 and Multi-Shot 4. Not the best. I don't use that stuff very often, but still. Green is what we need. I wonder if I need more. I wonder if I should be gathering more of these. So I know I go turn it into her. I wonder if she's going to say, okay, now go get 7 of everything again and then take them to the pylons or something. Perhaps. They're all over the place, though. It's easy enough to do. I remember doing something here and grinding for the Ravasaur mount you get from, I think it's the troll if you're the Horde. I remember doing that. And I did something in Winter Spring as well to get that awesome looking, kind of like this. It's like a moon saber or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I don't remember what was involved, but it took a while to do. There's so many mounts in the game now, man. Up until, retail, it's just it's insane. Mounts started to kind of lose for me personally, they just kind of, I lost interest in them because there were so many. I don't know. They just like washed the market out as far as I was concerned. Not the market, but just, I don't know. There's still some ones that are highly coveted. Time Lost Proto Drake's one of my favorites.
Peace, friend. Go in peace.
Oh, this is the gorilla at the back of the cave.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Oh my God, would I love to equip that. But we cannot use greens. I'm just not going to do it.
Walk with the earth.
The cave is just too dangerous in there. It really is. And I don't want to risk it. It's not a good play to risk it at this point. I mean, I actually would go in there, but the gorillas that call, it's dangerous. They have such a large aggro, too, when they call for help. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's not something they cast and you can interrupt. So, I'm just going to leave it. I could potentially do Ringo up here. Let's go do these pterodaxes. Oh, let's do this again. They just used the hearth animation for this. It's kind of lame. But the first, 4 or 5, I got one every time, so it makes this thing. And then I started getting this. I just got life root, mage royal, and the different types of herbs. 6, 7 times in a row. It's real frustrating. Yikes. Oh boy. Can't believe I didn't pull right there. There's a green one up there. It's our last one. We can turn that in.
Congratulations.
It is such a cool cave where that goblin is, where you pick this up. It's really cool in there. I remember finding that for the first time. I didn't know what was in there. I didn't use Questy at the time. I just went to the back of the cave, and it's like, man, it's got all the different colored crystals. It looks really awesome in there. Oh, no. We have somebody doing the same quest. That's quite unfortunate. But it looks like they split. So they should fear, and he's going to drop threat. It's a short fear. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right back on you. What do you think about that? Too quick on the serpent sting there. Yeah, worst case scenario, fighting those things is you get feared into one of the elite mobs, like over here. That would not be ideal. Yeah, looks like we have somebody just ahead of us here. Oh, so I just need one scent gland off of these bugs, so we can actually do this. But I don't think I'm going to go do the scraping inside. I don't think I'm going to go in there. When did I get out of aspect of the hawk? I don't know. Maybe I was never in it. There's a lot of patrols in that the bug tunnel. I actually would feel safer in there though than I would in the gorilla cave, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Bungle in the jungle. I wonder if that's a Jethro Tull reference. Jethro Tull has some very interesting unusual music, to say the least. The workers will flee, so I'll pick something else before I pick them. Physical damage taken is increased by 42%. Good grief, man. That's a pretty nasty one. That's a lot of extra damage. Got a comment about making a feign death macro where I could drop a freezing trap, but it puts the pet on passive. It doesn't work. I mean, I can't get it to work. I tried several different macros. It's just once you're in combat, and you cannot drop a trap if you're in combat. It doesn't matter. You have to attack the mob first, right? But if the pet's on passive, it's something still going to attack him. So I show you the macro. I tried a couple of different ones. I tried this one. It just doesn't work. I can feign death, obviously, but you just don't drop the trap. Once you stopping the attack doesn't take you out of combat. And I've also tried to disengage too, but the pet is still a thing. So unless there's I just don't think it's doable in Classic with the way that Hunter. Once you're in combat, you're not dropping a trap. But I tried it. A couple different ones I found. I think they're just for different versions of the game or something. Diseased and poisoned here. Good grief. Got a little patrol coming here.
Congratulations.
That's nice. All right. These things might be back up here. Yeah, that's rough. Watch out for respawns on top of me. Now, what I could do here is just I could set a freezing trap before we start. That way, when he fears the pet, it comes from me. Or we could just do concussive shot. Works well. It works better. I don't know. Words. My nemesis. Got it down before he got there. Yeah, freezing trap's not the best play here. Just concussive shot him at max range. Unless I miss the concussive shot. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. It takes the pet out of combat with the mob when... Where the hell is my... When he hits the freezing trap. I didn't realize that. Or if I did, I forgot. This needs to switch back. That goes there. Yeah, I switched that up when I was 2 hours swinging the axe. Absolutely ridiculous. I hate it. There's no way anybody who's ever played this game thinks that the weapon skill, the way you the way it levels up is a good idea. There's nobody. Somebody's going to leave a comment. I love it. The best shit ever. I roll characters just to level up weapons. I get my characters to 60, and then I get new weapons and level them. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Pat should get a charge again here. He gets close enough. Oh my gosh. Apologies. Did you really die right before I was going to swing at you? I'm not giving you satisfaction, sir. I don't think so. All right, let's do another one. Another one rides the bus. That's right. Another one rides the bus. Give us those Weird Al Yankovic references. Grom's blood. Yeah. This is the trolliest shit ever. I swear they designed the quest. And then they went back and said, okay, time gate everything. All drop rates, all quests, however you can do it. Everything. Get it done this week. We turn the ground clutter back up. Let's do it. Make it feel more like something. A little something, something. Oh boy. Okay, let's be careful in here. This is where it gets dangerous with these elites. Not to mention the devil sores. He got wrecked. He got wrecked. Pterodaxes and friendly pterodaxes. There's also a repeatable quest to pick up these blood petals or whatever they are. I saw that quest giver. I could pick those up if I wanted. It's these things here. I may as well. I think he wants 15. It's actually the Kodo outside the entrance to the cave. I may as well get them. It's easy XP, I guess. So in that case, let's turn it back down. I'm going to be picking up those things, whatever the hell they're called. Yikes. There's one there. This is dangerous. Like I said, to get feared. Like the pet can get feared into one of these things. So I actually don't think I want to mess around here, man. We can go a little further down, and I think these things are not a little higher up. I don't think. It's quite dangerous. Not seen a devil sore yet. Not that I want to. I'm actually more nervous when I haven't seen one. Because you see one and you mark it up, you can see what direction it walks off into. I mean, I know there's more than one. Yeah, I'll just leave that one. A little too close to Mr. Happy Pants over there. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Make that noise because I stopped for a second. There's one. I think we can pull this one over here. Gonna fear. He's not gonna fear. It's like, well, they're not doing it now. You're in a safe place. Oh, maybe the frenzied ones don't do it. Maybe it's just the pterodaxes. Maybe. Man, I had a Walmart order today. And I ordered hamburger buns with my order. I didn't get that much stuff. But I was playing Red Dead at the time when they were I had a substitution. And I had already done like 2 cutscenes. I had to do another one. So I looked at it real quick, and they were substituting hamburger buns for what I thought were just a different type of hamburger bun. It wasn't. They substituted it with effing hot dog buns, and I just didn't look close enough. They looked like hot dog buns in the picture, so I have a lot of hamburgers. Thank you, Bill Willis. Love you, buddy. And then I got hot dog buns. But check this out. What I did, I cooked 2 hamburgers in the air fryer, took 2 hot dog buns, then I cut the hamburgers in half and put one. I just put them in back of each other like a hot dog. Worked fine. Just like a long hamburger. Yeah. You're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me, Walmart. Excuse me. I ain't nobody's fool. I'm just a fool for your stockings, I believe. Some ZZ Top for you. Man, I love old school ZZ Top. I love most of the stuff they did. Yeah, it's just the regular pterodaxes that do the fear. Good to know. Dusty Hill, he passed away. I think his guitar tech took over for him. Only 2 up here? What kind of garbage is that? I can't do anything with this yet, right? I think I need to be on the quest. Yeah. Probably should have went back and turned it in so I could do it. Maybe start at this episode. We'll see. About 40 seconds on the seed packet thing. Is there more up here? Looks like there might be. Negative, Ghost Rider. Well, we might as well wait. See if we get one. How much Enguro soil do I have? I only have 12 left. Two of 10. So I've already done this once. I had to get 10 of these. It's 2 different people want them. There's like this dude outside the tree where, I can't remember that druid's name. He wanted 10. That guy wanted 1. And now the other dude wants 10 more or something. Yeah, so there's no more elites down this way. They're just like in that southwest corner. Good to know. Oh, shit. Hello. Back there with his mouth open staring at me. Who can blame him? Got a wicked claw. We have some up here. Yeah, I'll just grab these as I run by, just in case we need more. I have a feeling it's one of those things. This is a blizzard quest we're talking about. I got watching a A&E series on YouTube last night. They've been around for a long time. One of the series is called I Survived, and the other one's I Shouldn't Be Alive. I don't know if they're both A&E or whatever, but I like them. Some of the stories, oh my god, are horrific, man. But one of the series has the most cheesy reenactments. It's just so freaking over the top with the reenactments. It kind of drives me nuts. But God, man, to listen to some of these stories, if you've never seen that series, it's a little morbid, but it's pretty good. It's interesting, as horrifying as it is. I saw several. So there's one, and I've seen it more than once. I've actually seen it in 2 different series. It's these I think it took place in the 80s or something. But it was 5 people. It was 3 guys, 2 girls, and they were delivering a yacht from, I think, Florida, and they were taking it to New York or something. I can't remember. What a job that would be, right? Anyway, a storm came up, and they ended up having to bail on the boat in this little dinghy. The boat just went down really quick. And they didn't get the survival kit from the yacht. They didn't activate the emergency locator beacon. They didn't do any of that stuff. They were just stranded out there. And on like the second day, 2 of the guys were already drinking salt water because they had been drinking on the boat, so they were already dehydrated. That's what alcohol does. It dehydrates you. They were dying of thirst, and they started drinking fucking salt water, which is never, ever, ever drink salt water. It affects your organs and your brain. You'll start hallucinating. It will kill you. You will die. Anyway, by 3rd day, they were just out of their minds. And on the 2nd day, they had noticed there was a shit ton of sharks below them circling. She said there was hundreds of sharks below them. So one of the guys... one of the girls had been cut or something when she was leaving the boat. She had really bad cuts on her legs. They were infected. They said the bottom of the dinghy was filled with feces and urine and blood and God knows what else, right? And so the sharks were picking up on that scent, and they were just following them. The 3rd day, one of the guys who would drink salt water thought he could see the land, and he was freaking out, and he jumped overboard and was eaten alive by who knows how many sharks. They said they had to sit there and watch this. The next day, or the day after, the other guy basically did the same thing. But he was just hanging over the edge or something. They grabbed him, and they were eating him right underneath of the raft. Just, I can't even imagine. The other girl died shortly after from infection, and they put her overboard. So it was just down to this one girl and one guy left who had not drunk salt water. And I don't know how many days it was they were out there, but they wouldn't have lasted much longer. Anyway, they saw a tanker. I think it was a Russian freighter. They tooted the horn. They saw them. This gets me every time. They both jumped out of the fucking dinghy and tried to swim to the freighter after seeing 2 people get eaten by sharks. Can you imagine that? Like, you're going to be rescued 100%, and they jumped out and are swimming to a tanker. Both times when I heard her say that, I was like, what are you doing? Imagine you're that close to being rescued and lose your mind, jump overboard, and you're eaten by sharks when you're literally just a few minutes from being saved. Just insane. There's just horrendous stories, man. God, there was this one story. There was this woman who, she was 7 months pregnant. She was living in a shelter or something, trying to get her life back together. She had been married, somebody there, like a gentleman who was also living there. And she got a phone call or something from this woman saying that she was with this organization who helped women. They provided clothing and items. And so she was psyched about it. Anyway, she goes to meet her. And she said there was no furniture. There was just like a mattress and a television on the floor. So right away, I would have left. But she was watching a movie and they were talking. And then the woman throws like a plastic bag over. She gets behind her and throws a plastic bag over her head and starts hitting her in her head with a fire poker, an iron, a piece of iron, beating her in the head. She's unconscious. She wakes up and she's all taped up with duct tape. And the woman has a box cutter and is slicing down the side of her body. She's trying to cut the baby out of her body. And this went on 3 days or something ridiculous like this. How this woman didn't die, I have no idea. Anyway, after a couple of days, she finally gets out of the apartment, but as she's leaving, she goes to stand up, and her stomach falls out. Her intestines, stomach, and she's literally holding it and pushes it back up into her body, man. It was just unbelievable, the amount of crazies out there is insane. And I'm listening to this woman tell this story, and I'm just... it's hard to believe that she survived. It's just insane. But yeah, if you're into just horrifying stories, there you go. I survived, or I shouldn't be alive. Either one of those will do the trick. Pretty incredible stories. I mean, the good news is everybody on the show survives. Well, at least whoever they're talking to. Sometimes they're with other people, and obviously they have died, but... And they generally will say what happened to the perpetrator, whether they were caught or, you know, whatever. But one of them's better than the other one, I think, because the god-awful recreation where they have, like, these... Just... Oh, my God! Did you see what went into the bag? Look at that, man. A purple. Chance on hit hurls a fiery ball that causes 180 to 220 fire damage in an additional 30 seconds. A 36 over 8 seconds. What does that look like? Oh man, that is crazy. We've gotten 2 or 3 blues on this character. That is the first purple. I don't know that I've looted a purple in Classic since I started playing it. Maybe once. Oh boy. I gotta pull back here. That'll work. Anyway, a good time to change the subject. The only thing I don't like about... So one show, they both have reenactments of it. One's way better than the other, but the one that's better, they have 3 different stories, and what they do, it's kind of annoying. Instead of showing one story, then the next, they break them up. So they'll show you like 5 minutes of one thing, they'll get to a point, and then they go to the next story, and they start that story, and then they go to the next story, and then they keep going like that to drag it out or something. I don't know. It's pretty annoying, honestly, I think. But there's a bunch of seasons on it. We just need one more after this of these pterodactyls, unless there's another part, something else we have to kill. Actually, I think these are together. Is this tied in? No, this is Beware of the Pterodactyls. Well, there, where we go right here. Gluttonous ooze. Did the pet level up? Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, he's pretty close. Oh, this is... We do need something else here. What is this we need? Oh, so the pterodactyls are also part of this? Okay. And they are... here and here, unfortunately. I need 6 more. Let's run back up here. See if there's any we can get up here. And then we can also turn these quests in. Let's check and see if we get any marrow grain here. That is a BOE too, man. That's crazy. Oh, we got some there. Oh boy. A little close there. I said I wasn't going to go into Silithus. I might go just to the... There's a little camp right inside the border. There might be 1 or 2 quests I might do that basically doesn't involve me going like back here. I think I can do them just right in here. I might do that. We'll see. But it's a dangerous, dangerous area. I need these pedal things. What are we doing on time over here? Coming up on 50 minutes. I didn't see one double sore. like there's some water up here. There's not. It sure looks like water right there, doesn't it? It's like nothing up here. Kind of weird. I wonder if this was supposed to be water? I don't know.
How are ya?
Pretty good. Shut your damn pie hole.
Off with you.
Off with you. All right, let's go turn these power crystals thing in. Get a look at this cave. It's just so cool looking. Da-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. There she is. J.D. Collie.
Hey,
Is this an Arthur?
very good. Very well, then.
All right.
Be seeing you. You have a great day now.
Okay. Discover each
Off and away.
pylon. So I'll probably get something where I have to collect
Be
more
seeing
crystals.
you. Off and away.
I can't
You
honestly
have a
remember.
great day now.
I do not remember. Well, there's only 3 of them. Wait, is there? Yeah, there's only 3? I could have swore there were 4. This is the where we Didanga. It's where we turn the blood petal things in. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up here. I have to finish up the pterodaxis. We can do that next episode. And oh, I bypassed that. This is the guy who's going to want us to take the temperature readings. We can do this, but I got to be careful up here with these elementals, these fire elementals. Kind of a dangerous area. Yeah, it's not quite good to go in here. Now, I'm just going to hide this quest. We're not going to be doing it. If I can click on it, I guess I can't. Just hide that. But I guess we'll call this an episode. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Iron Woman and myself will catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.